Jason Olanipeko.
Sorry, did you say 22nd of December?
Yeah, 22nd
year?
December 2020.
Thank you. How can I help?
Yeah, he's been having this cough and cold for weeks now. So I want him to see a doctor just to be sure it's not an infection or anything.
Are you able to get him to Bristol this morning?
Bristol? Is that Bristol or where's that?
Bristol surgery.
Bristol. I don't know where that is, sorry. I know Bristol, but I don't know if it's the same thing you mean.
No, it's not. Right, I think for 20 past 10.
20 minutes past 10 this morning, alright, okay.
So, I'll put you in for 20 past 10 this morning in there.
Alright, that's okay. Thank you very much. Alright, bye. Hi, lovely. So MJ has taken my son AJ. MJ has taken Alfred to the hospital, and I've gotten a notification already saying what to do and what not to do. Let me just read what they said to you. So apparently, maybe they feel like we are not supposed to bring him because they feel like cold and cough is normal. So they sent me stuff to educate us about cold and cough. They say cough and cold are extremely common in young children. Over the first few years of life, your child might have this every month. Coughing is the body's natural way of clearing infection. Most of these are likely to be caused by a virus, which means that antibiotics don't help. Antibiotics might cause side effects such as rash and diarrhea, or increase the risk of developing antibiotic resistance. So that means we shouldn't take any antibiotics for cold and cough. Having green snot or a noisy chest does not mean that your child has an infection needing antibiotics. Coughing can wake a child in the night, but does not mean the illness is more severe. So they've sent related topics about asthma, throat, difficulty breathing, and all of that. Then they have sent us when we should worry. That means if this happened, then you should actually worry. If your child breathing very fast or breathing that stops or pauses, makes a grunting noise every time they breathe out, a harsh noise as they breathe in, stridor, that's in brackets stridor, present all of the time, even when they are not upset, becomes pale blue, mottled, and or unusually cold to touch, has a fit, that's a seizure, that's when she or has a rash, many things like that when temperature is high and all of that. Then they've sent us if your child has any of the following. So they've classified each of the signs to watch out for with colors: green, amber, and red. So if your child has any of the following: working hard to breathe, drawing in of the muscles below the ribs, blah blah blah, dry skin, lips or tongue getting worse or worried about them, so that's when you need to contact the nurse. Then if any of the following, watch them closely for any changes and look for any red or amber symptoms. If your child has a long-term condition or disability and you are worried, please contact your regular team or follow any plans that have been given. What they said we should do now is we should keep our child well hydrated by offering them lots of drinks. Most children with cough and cold do not require treatment with antibiotics. If your child seems to be in pain or discomfort, you can give your child paracetamol or ibuprofen following the instruction on the container. Do not give cough syrup. They wrote it there. Do not give cough syrup. It is not recommended for children under 6 years. It can make children sleepy and does not help. Unlike in Nigeria that we use a lot of cough syrup. Try using saline nose drops or spray if your baby has a blocked nose. For children over 1 year, a spoon of honey perhaps in a warm drink. Half an hour before bedtime may help them to wake often in the night. For children over 2 years, vapor rubs containing camphor, menthol, and eucalyptus, that's the one called silverbird, may help sleep better. Let's move on, right? Then they said, how long will your child's symptoms last? Cough and cold can continue for weeks before they get better. Over the winter, children are likely to get one viral infection after another, which can make you think that they are never well. Things will get better in the summer months. Do we ever have summer months in this country? The so-called summer months is still winter to me. Having a cough for 2 or 3 weeks does not mean that your child needs antibiotics. Children under 2 years of age with breathing difficulty may have bronchiolitis. Well, this is a common condition that usually starts as a runny nose and cough, but their breathing may get worse after the next 2 to 3 days. If your child has a noisy breathing, they might have croup. Click here for more information. Anyway, that's all they've sent, Sha. Thanks to Dr. Oliver Van for permission to use this infographic. They were developed as a part of study funded by the National Institute for Health and Care Research School for Primary Care Research. It's actually a long read. It's a very long read, you can see. It's a very long read, but summary is just to educate us on when they have cold, what to do, what not to do. Don't use antibiotics, don't use cough syrups. They don't help the matters. They even make matters worse. They don't help. They only give you temporary relief. Don't use antibiotics, because when you continue to use antibiotics, their system may become resistant to these antibiotics, and then in the long run it doesn't work anymore, and that's not what we want. So they've asked for us to use, so the recommendation for us now is to use nose or nasal sprays, to use mentholatum, to use all those things to help them ease their breathing, and also to use paracetamol or ibuprofen. Anyways, I hope you have also learned from it. If your child has cough and cold, I was really worried, to be honest, because this boy, in the middle of the night, he was struggling to breathe because his nose was blocked. I had to put some bits of I bought this oil, Olbas oil, and I have eucalyptus oil at home. I had to put it on the heater so that it can saturate the whole room for him to breathe well. I actually learned that from one of my colleague and friend that told me that her child had blocked nose, and then she put some of this oil, this methylatum oil, in the radiator, in the heater, by the heater blade, the heater fan, so that it can heat up the oil and spread it in the house so that the child can breathe easily. I did that for AJ, but I think after a while, the smell of the oil just faded. I feel like, yeah, maybe that one has to be a continuous something. But anyways. AJ, my baby, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Want to go sick in here? Quick ibuprofen, come on, low ibuprofen. Ibuprofen on Nurofen. Brand name Nurofen. The generic name is ibuprofen.
I'm your guy. 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 I'm your guy.
I want to use this opportunity to say Happy Mother's Day to all moms out there. Whether you're a waiting mom, a single mom, a grandmom, a grieving mom, whatever category you might fall in, Happy Mother's Day to you. I would also like to encourage young mothers like myself who sometimes doubt if they are even doing a good job at all in raising the gifts God has given to us. I want you to know that you're not alone and we are all just winging it. There's no blueprint for parenting. So this makes it difficult to even say you're doing it right or wrong. At the end of the day, we all just keep pushing and getting better. Nobody can say they've act parenting, and every single child is different in their own way. Therefore, each struggle we face leads us back to the one who has given us the gift to teach us how to go through every phase. So keep pushing, keep getting better, keep being the good mom that you are. Happy Mother's Day. Love you all so much.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals that take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance tonight. Pulls down from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. It laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do